Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about how I think Villains of Valley View might just be canceled and Disney Channel just won't let nobody know yet. So I'm gonna call this now. I'm pretty sure. I'm about 95% sure that this show has been canceled and they just haven't let nobody know yet. Cause here's the thing, right? This show came out about 2 years ago, I think, maybe 3 or something like that. And this show always comes out around the same time and it always ends around the same time per season. And the last episode to air in season 2 was December of 2023. It is currently September 2024, and in just a few days, it's about to be October. And a whole year has nearly passed, and there's been crickets on whether or not this show has been renewed or canceled. And honestly, this is one of those things where you gotta pay attention in Hollywood. When it takes nearly over a year for them to confirm if a show's been canceled or renewed, most likely it's been canceled and nobody's allowed to talk about it. That's just a Hollywood thing for you. Because I don't know, it just is. They're under contract. The stars aren't allowed to talk about it. And also, if about 5 to 6 months have passed, like with Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, then there's the up and down of it. It could be renewed, it could be canceled. But in the case, it got canceled. Or in case of the Orville, that nearly took a year or two and they didn't reveal nothing. And it took about 2 years for them to reveal, hey, this show got canceled. But then again, 2 of the stars said it's not canceled. But most likely it probably is. Or Britannia. They literally went about 3 or 4 years and didn't let nobody know if the show got canceled or not. And it got canceled. So normally when, things are very silent on both the corporation and its stars, and the stars don't even post pictures of anything, don't even talk about the show in any kind of way, don't interact with fans in any way about the show, most likely it's been canceled. And I'm shocked if the show got canceled because one, it's pretty good. It's your typical Disney Channel type show from back in the Wizards of Waverly Place, That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, Sweet Life, Jessie, all those type of shows from that era is very similar to it. And fans seem to really, really enjoy this show. And like I said a long time ago, this show kind of rips off Wizards of Waverly Place. The characters are way too similar to them. And honestly, if this show is canceled, then just like I said before, when they canceled Something So Freaky or whatever that show was called, Pretty Freaking Scary or something like that. What is it? Pretty Freaking Scary. I think that's it. This would be technically the last live action Disney Channel show of its lineup, and they have no new projects until the new lineup comes up. This is very shocking of Disney Channel because while Disney Channel will cancel some stuff, it's never been done before. There's always something from the old lineup in terms of live action that is still currently going on. This is a case where the current TV lineup, everything is gone. They have literally canceled everything after either a season or 2 seasons. It is a huge decline in Disney Channel. Disney Channel has literally shut down in other countries. The Disney Now app is now gone. And there's been tons of layoffs on Disney and stuff. And it's because most young people and even some of the teens and stuff that watch this stuff, they mostly just watch it on Disney Plus or they're watching something on YouTube. And with the new lineup coming, because there's going to be a That's So Raven spinoff, and of course there's going to be Beyond Waverly Place, the Wizards of Waverly Place spinoff with Justin. Honestly, why would you have two shows that are similar airing at the same time? Because like I said before, Villains of Valley View is kind of similar personality wise to that of Wizards of Waverly Place. Why would you want a Wizards of Waverly Place knockoff when you just have the real thing? Or it might have just been the writers and actors strike. Because around the time that the second season ended, they would have to start writing and filming, in the prior months. And that when the strikes were going on. So of course, nobody could do anything around the time the strikes were happening and stuff. So that could have been a factor as to why, there might not be a third season. And so, yeah, it's just kind of shocking and everything that, the show could possibly end. Like, some people say season one is better than season two. Some people say season two is better than season one. And some say it's just great all around. And it had pretty high viewership ratings and stuff like that. But, things don't matter when there are new projects coming in and they decide what to keep and what to get rid of. Also, I think, because like I said before, none of the stars have commented on this because they're not allowed to. And once the show is officially being canceled, then they will start chiming in and giving their opinions. But also, it might be the possibility of the lead actress, Isabella. Because, I've never heard anything bad about her, except for one thing. This one person online said that she literally blocked him because he made a joke. See, she posted a picture of her in a bikini, right? And it showed a little bit more of her backside. So he joked around about, oh, Disney don't like that and everything. Because that Bella actress, Bella Thorne, she commented back on the day about how Disney Channel don't like stuff like that. And they would not let her post a picture in a bikini. Now, Isabella is a young adult, around 19 or so, but she plays a young teenager. So Disney shouldn't technically have a problem with that because she's of age, but the Disney image and everything. And he said that he just joked around about, oh, Disney don't like that, and she just straight up blocked him. So that's the only bad thing I've ever heard. However, I did point this out a long time ago, that she posted this very odd message. I don't know exactly when it was. I think it was after the first season and they had already been greenlit for a second. And she posted a weird message that, basically, I'm going to paraphrase here because I'm not at my computer, saying that she would have never imagined in a million years she would ever be on a Disney Channel show because she's mostly done theatrical plays and she likes the star and stuff that, challenges her and everything, right? And she could just never see herself on a wacky kid show and stuff. And then she went on to say something about, but now she's and I think something else about something either good or bad. I can't remember which one, about being a household name. I can't remember because, like I said, I'm not at the computer. But, then she followed up talking about how grateful she is to be on the show and she's met such great people and blah, 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 and stuff like that. Why in the world would you start a sentence off like that by talking about, yeah, you know what? I like theatrical plays and I never thought myself being on a Disney Channel show because, I like something that challenges me. Why would you say that? You're biting the hand that feeds you. Seriously. Now, yes, Disney Channel shows are wacky. They just are. That's just how it is. They cater to younger audiences and stuff. But there are times when they do get a bit serious. Not too overly serious because, of course, again, it's Disney Channel. But there are times they do have those heartfelt messages and stuff like that, but it is rare. But at that same time, they're not supposed to have big dramatic stuff for little kids to watch or preteens and stuff. Those shows are there for them to have escapism and to have fun. And she knew what she was getting herself into when she signed that dotted line. And, so it is what it is. Like, nobody forced her to be on that show. She decided to be on that show. But why would you bite the hand that feeds you? And when other people have done a similar thing back in the Disney Channel days or have messed up, what did Disney do? They canceled their shows and pretty much just pretended like, that celebrity never existed on their platform. It has happened to so many Disney Channel stars before. And, it's just kind of like, I don't get it. Like, you're gonna sign up for a Disney Channel show, so what you gonna complain about? And yes, people do get blacklisted in Hollywood for being on Disney Channel shows. Many Disney Channel stars have disappeared. You don't see them in other projects beyond that, because many people just don't believe in them. Look at Raven Simone. How many other shows since starting with Disney Channel has she been a part of? How many mature shows? How many mature movies? How many different networks and stuff? She has literally been stuck at Disney Channel since she was like either a kid or a preteen and everything, starting back with either that first Xenon movie or Hanging with Mr. Cooper, because that was the ABC show, which is owned by Disney. And since being on Hanging with Mr. Cooper, she hasn't really drifted away from Disney Channel. Like, after she left Disney Channel, she went on to The View, owned by ABC. Then she had some guest appearances on Blackish, owned by ABC. She did that college road trip movie, which I think might have been a Disney movie. I'm not really sure. And then she had that one show, Georgia Something, which was on ABC Family, and that is owned by Disney. And, since that got canceled after one season, almost everything she's been in has been a part of Disney. She's now gonna co-host a game show with LeVar Burton on the CW, so at least she got away from Disney there, but she's a co-host on a game show. But of course, she has that huge deal with Disney Channel to constantly make other Disney television shows. So she is literally stuck there. So I get why Isabella probably don't want to be a part of like Disney and stuff like that, because you can either be trapped there or you can be blacklisted by Hollywood and stuff. I mean, look at Miley Cyrus. She literally started swinging on a wrecking ball and licking stuff to try to escape that Disney image. And while it worked, you don't hear much from her anymore. She's basically irrelevant. You have Emily Osment, who was the best friend on Hannah Montana, and she's gone on to do multiple projects and stuff. Like, she still has a new television show coming out now. So it is really hard to be a part of Disney and escape it, but at the same time, while you with Disney Channel, you do get many opportunities within the Disney family and everything. So who knows why Disney made the decision that they did? It could be a number of anything, but I truly believe this show might be canceled and stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the month or somewhere next month that they reveal the fate of this show. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.